All right, welcome back, everybody. We're bringing you the expert singles final. On the right, Connor Mason. On the left, Tim Kiss. In the booth with me, I'm joined by Mike Veit. Say hello, Mike.
Hey, hello, Mike.
Hello. Glad to have you at Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's been a fun tournament. Good turnout.
Thank you. I think it's 235 last I checked.
Yeah, could be a lot of people from the region. As far as away I saw was Maine, I think.
Yeah, well, this should be a fun matchup for us. This is like the best player out of the UP versus the best player out of Illinois, or two of them anyway. All right, that's Connor Mason.
Straight.
Yeah, he waited out a straight. He's got a lot of banks back there that you have to worry about. I'm certain these two have played each other in the past. Connor representing the winner's bracket. So Tim is going to have to win two consecutive 2 out of 3 matchups to become the expert singles champion. Tim with a really solid snake shot. He can stretch it out a long way. That one double posted. Connor with a 3-1 lead. So talking with everyone so far, we've all agreed, everyone that's seen the balls here and seen yours, we've all agreed that yours are better right now.
Yeah, these days it could be a little bit better coming from Tornado.
Yeah, so tell everybody where they can get your balls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Contact me. Look me up on Facebook. Boise Mike Veit from Boise. You can find me. Yeah, you can contact me. Say, hey, I got a bunch of balls. I do exchanges. Like, if you have old ones, I take the old ones and I refurbish them. Is what I do. And some people have like 20 balls. They want 20 balls. They give me 20. Give them 20 back. Some people have 200 balls. They go, I don't want 200 balls. So I'll give them 100 back. So it costs them only $1 a ball if they do that. So I do different things like that. So
Awesome.
promoters want lots of balls. Somebody who's got 150 balls from 6 years of playing, they don't really want 150 balls. So it gives them a way to get balls and not spend a ton of money.
And I heard you donate some of your balls to Foosball Clubs USA. Is that right?
I do all the time. I take all the pink ones. I know give somebody gives you 100 balls they've had over the last 8-10 years. They probably can have some pink ones in there, and so I take the pink ones, I refurbish them, and they play great. Just that we use red ones now. So I've given out maybe 200 balls in the last year to Foosball Clubs USA, something like that. Yeah. In fact, I'll be seeing Mark Drillette in New York next weekend, going to the Three Rivers tournament, multi-table tournament.
A New York multi-table event, huh?
It's in Three Rivers in Canada.
Oh, Three Rivers, Canada. Okay.
Tres Riviere, I think it is, near Montreal, yeah. But I'm visiting Mark in Plattsburgh, right across the border. Anyways, yep. 3-3 kind of stalled here a little bit, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we got to see a little bit of Tim Kiss's chip series there on the 2-5, and that thing's wrecked me before, you guys. Timeout Connor after doing a weird ritual.
Yeah, little style there, huh?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want here. Let me show you the crowd we have in the back. It's hard to see, it's a little dark, but
Connor's brothers right there.
all right, back into play.
Change back from his dollar.
Oh, that was dead bar.
falls in. Interesting that Tim is doing, sometimes does just chip, sometimes you get that's his weave.
On the 5?
Yeah, goes back and forth.
I think he's trying to blend them both. Timeout, Connor. Yeah, Connor's running tournaments Thursday nights in Ishpeming, Upper Peninsula, Michigan.
That's his weeklies?
Yeah, that's his weekly. All right, Connor puts it back into play. Flipping. Defense holds for Tim Kiss. Yeah, he'll use that chip here quite often.
Oh.
All right, Connor
Yes,
bounces that one in.
Oh.
Takes game 1.
Last time I played Connor was back at TKO, is when they introduced the highest ranking player in open singles and I think open double, maybe just open singles, I think. And for each rank, you get to play off and you made a little money playing. He and I were both amongst the highest ranking experts.
Experts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we played off, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we don't have an event sponsor, but our pit table sponsors, Latacrete and Holmes Automotive Recycling. Thank you for sponsoring our tables.
Love those sponsors. You guys are doing a great job at that.
Thank you. Yeah, that's all Brett's work. That's nerd work. No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good hard work, and it makes our tournament what it is. It makes people want to come here. And we couldn't do it without that. Tim Kiss, runner-up at the Arnold in open singles.
Well, yeah. You know, with Ryan Moore and Trevor Park recently winning open singles events, it's kind of encouraging to me. You're seeing shooting from the nets. Well, I think shooting from the nets a little bit more than you know, the excitement of the shot from the two rod. You know.
Yeah.
So this is the battle in a way of 2-5 versus shooting from the two rod. A little bit.
Yeah, sure is. Tim with that long pull side. He can do it from far away.
Ooh.
Timeout.
Miscue pass goes in, huh? Two. Game 2.
All right, that was the chip you're talking about. He still sprinkles it in.
Going for a bang.
Big deep one.
Oh. Good shot.
We're looking for Ayed and John Ass over on table
And this is a
6.
game Tim has to have. His back's against the wall.
And John Ass, table 6. Looking for it.
Yeah. Nice pass.
So what's your local in Boise?
We Tuesday nights, and then we do once a month. We do a bigger tournament. We get like 8 to 12 or so on Tuesday night, and yeah, we we have a pretty small crowd, but the ones that come are pretty active, and we get maybe 14, 16 or so on our monthly tournaments. So. But we have Boise Bash coming up May 16th to 18th. So us and Salt Lake City, we take turns. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, Boise had one, and last year Utah had one. So it's our turn. So we're having a team event in it. It's one of the hallmark aspects of it. So 5-person team event, and kind of making that to be part of the flavor of our tournament. So
Cool. Hey, if you're in that area,
yeah, look us up. Boise is perennially been in Boise 25 years, and probably 18 or 20 of those years it's ranked as one of the top cities, small cities in the United States to live in. In fact, the number one many times has been. So it's a great place to visit. You want to get a little bit warmer, not a whole lot warmer, but a bit warmer than here. I would say a fair bit warmer, but anyways, it's a nice place to visit. And I'll show you around. Look me up.
see, there's that chip. It's higher than
way
most,
out there, yeah.
It's higher than most other people's.
Stick.
Connor doing a great job on Tim Kiss.
Tim got a little momentum. He was 3-1, 3-2, I think. He's up.
You got to put Tim Kiss away when you can. He's so tough. Championship point, Connor Mason. Game point,
Yeah.
Tim Kiss.
What's Tim thinking right now? What's he thinking? He walking around. What's he thinking?
He's thinking defense on the 5 first, or
What
offense on the 5. What is he going to do
What
here?
pass is he going to do, right?
Yep.
What do you think he's going to do? He's going to chip? He's going to hit a stick?
I think he's going to do a wall or a high lane because those are his best 2 passes.
Wall, right lane. Okay.
He's good. He's got a great bounce pass too, but Connor doesn't look like he's going to sit on the wall.
Oh, went wall.
And that went in the goal.
Yeah.
And gives Tim Kiss life.
Yeah, Breeze. Smiling.
Yeah. The Chicago contingency sitting
Connor's
up
got a
front.
smile too. He's been there, right?
Yeah. All right, we're back after it. This is game 3. Great middle there, angling downward.
All that traffic in the middle gets it in.
Intentionally, yeah. Just a great middle to have. Connor's hit one before from here in the last game. Oh, wow, he goes for the outside wall there.
He's hitting that hard too, man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's using like half of his arm. He's winding up so hard, and he's just hammering them. He's got beer muscles. He's just tearing them up.
Ooh.
Down the middle goes Tim Kiss.
Again with a shake even. Wow. Wide.
Just a hair, right?
Yep.
Or 1 ball length. Maybe.
Yep.
Not even a ball length. There's that filthy, filthy chip.
Right where the tornado was at, that's how far out it was. Fakes a chip on the wall.
And
Yeah.
that's the wise thing to do with your chip is to, after you get one, you use that fake from it. Just take the easy little brush down. It's the easiest pass you'll ever get is fake the chip and brush it down.
Hate those when people do those on me. You feel like, can't believe I gave you a wall like that.
And you slap yourself, but what do you tell yourself? You tell yourself, I'm not looking at the ball anymore. He got me, and I'm going to look at my men now, and I'm not going to fall for that. But that's why you use tricks like that.
Or race off the wall instead of race to the wall. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever you're doing, do the opposite.
Chance to tie it up here in game 3. Connor Mason. Tim with some defense now.
Ooh.
Connor
got that
takes
one.
away the chip.
Oh, didn't use that like he wanted, probably, huh?
Yeah, I don't think he could reach it all the way. And he had to do something with it. I'm not sure.
Ooh, nice spike back. Tim's got 2 stops here, back to back. 2
Connor
blocks.
wants that one back. He's shaking his head. Why'd I do that? Yeah. I always like a hand in the back. Oh,
Oh, give that goalie a raise, man,
just
huh?
for that reason. It's leaving a lot to chance. All right, here's Connor. He's got 2 banks back here, right?
And near wall, look, near wall's kind of open. Tim's baiting him for it. He's
Taking
gonna race.
some
He can race
time,
that
man.
wall. Oh, he did. He jumped over there, didn't he? Yep, baiting him for it. Connor's got a couple of those last couple chips in. Maybe 2 of the last 3, maybe, or something like that. But not that one.
Tim through the high lane. Good D by Connor.
Ooh.
Another chance for Tim now. Go 4-2 here. And then we're looking at set number 2. And the pull side works. Connor through the lane. Chance to cut the lead to 1. Coming back with a pull shot here.
Almost come back at him, didn't it? Almost. Picked it up.
Yeah, Connor's got some crazy banks if you ever play him in singles. These are only the tip of the iceberg. I've seen him hit banks from the 3 rod that have broke my zone. After I had him zoned up on the 2 rod looking at the banks, he's got incredible banks.
Wow.
So if Tim makes it to a second set, we're going to see him. You're going to see a lot more out of Connor Mason, trust me. He's got more layers to him.
Like an onion. All right.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
like an onion.
Ooh, jar. No, maybe not. Not calling nothing.
Yeah, nobody looked up.
A little change in style there, huh, Tim? Quick one in there, puts the pass through. To no avail.
Unguardable wall pass right there coming from that 3rd man, just out of nowhere. Ooh, championship point, Connor Mason. Set point, Tim Kiss.
Pressure's on Tim again, isn't it?
Connor doing a good job on the wall pass. Tim likes the high lane and wall together.
Look at the battle.
Yeah, Connor hustling, right?
He is.
The high
He
lane
is.
eventually
He
opens
knocked like
up.
4 of them down, man.
All right, chance to send it to a second set. Tim Kiss.
Oh, what the foosball players love to watch, and the players are not so wild about, unless you're the guy behind. So you think we're going to see some changes in Connor's game? Maybe. Maybe.
I don't know. I think he's just going to try and pound you with the same stuff. Might see little changes.
Yeah, it was a pretty close game. You know.
Maybe he'll move around a little bit more. He's done a good job on Tim Kiss's snake shot already. Tim Kiss's snake is really good.
Case in point, right there, huh?
Yeah. Nice middle there by Connor. Good patience.
Good vision. God, I'm just rocking,
Yeah,
man.
he's vibing.
Pull side again. 2 pulls.
Yeah, his pull side is outstanding, and his push side is really good now too. He's difficult to play against. Tim Kiss is a handful.
I bet Connor's going to post up on that side over there, something like that. 2 pulls in a row. We'll see. Opposite. Push.
Yeah, good read there by Tim.
Ooh. Drops it back.
TJ2, table number 14, please. TJ2's table 14. Thank you.
One of the things I do when I play games like this, I have to look at how come I lost? Like one of those possessions on the 5 bar, you know. I didn't get that. Should be getting those, that kind of thing. They add up.
Verifiers, can you check that those matches on
Yeah, you always got to be thinking about what kind of improvements you wish you had, what kind of passes you wish you had.
Yeah, when do you switch, you know? When do you quit doing the thing that's not working?
Chances are you'll always have to go back to what's not working early if you want to beat a good player. You got to be able to use everything. Nice dish there by Connor.
Boom.
All right, game point, Connor. Timeout.
So what's Connor thinking right now? 4-3. Took a timeout.
Well, he just didn't want to do
Didn't want-
anything. He didn't want to waste that.
Didn't want to end up in the
possession.
3 rod. He wants to
He didn't
try to
want-
finish this now, not get 4-4, right? So we can avoid it.
It wasn't Hail Mary time yet.
Ooh. Quick
That's
one.
just
Goes for
wide
it.
open to poke it in.
Gets a smile, though.
All right, chance to close out game 1, but first a timeout. It's game 1.
Yeah, it is. I think Tim's game counter has slid over a
All
little
right.
bit there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's game 1.
table 3? Is that one over? Table 3.
Got a lot of people online watching, huh? Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't ever look at it. I don't know how to look at it. Connor gets that first game.
Whose time
Puts Tim into pressure position there a little bit then, right?
Yeah, maybe if you're a normal person, but he's an android and shows no emotion. Like, look at it. He's not.
He
Trust
is
me.
pretty
Look at.
calm.
He's not faded at all.
He's pretty calm, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice hard wall pass after pulling Connor off the wall.
Connor said none of that pull side now. Looking for the straight.
I would be. That's like the easiest shot you can hit. He's already got one, though.
Going for the corner, huh?
Yeah, the balls seem like they're heavier now. These ones.
They're not appreciably heavy. These ones are a little bit bouncier. They're about 10% bouncier.
You talking
and
about yours or
5%
the
harder.
tornado
No,
ones?
the
right
tornado
now?
ones.
The tornado ones.
Yeah, yep. I measure them with the durometer and I measure the weight and the.
Did you guys hear that?
I'll,
He says he's gonna measure him with a what?
it's a durometer. It's a durometer D. It's a durometer D. It's got like a pointy thing on the end of it. And got a little, scale in there and such, and it tells you how hard it is. And these guys run like a 65 or 67 or so in hardness, and most of the traditional tornado balls will be about a 62 to about a 64, and so they're like, 3 or 4 harder, and it makes quite a difference. You get a ball that's a 68 or 69, it's like at least the ones I've seen, they do not refurbish very well, but these ones do. I got some of them from TKO and South Dakota State, and I cleaned them up and they refurbish fine. So I think these are going to be fine, matter of the process they use in conditioning them. 0-0 ball's going a little while here, huh?
Yeah, we got some defenders here.
Woohoo!
Connor trying to get a piece of that chip. And he got to the wall to take it away. Good defense, Connor, and great shot.
Wonder online, guys, who's rooting for Connor?
All the Youpers.
Woo!
Left hook gives Connor a 2-point lead.
Who's rooting for Tim out there, folks?
Chicagoland, foosball, all of them.
Yeah.
They're all,
Oh,
most of them are in
Connor,
the
he's
front
got
row.
some momentum now. 3-0. Ooh.
Oh, great middle there by Tim.
And a steal, too. Fortunate for him.
Connor
He'll
was
be turning around.
anticipating him just leaving.
Nice stop with that goalie rod, man.
All right. This could be a 1-point game after this.
Off the corner.
One-point game. Connor to the wall. Timeout. First timeout.
You had Connor 3 unanswered points, and Tim's coming back with 2. Connor's trying to give him this away. That 4th point would put him in match position.
All right, 4-2 is huge.
Thus the timeout, eh?
Tim Kiss with little defense there. And dirty chip.
Connor just batting it down, so keeps on getting it though.
Ooh, good defense there.
Defense wins championships, you say, eh?
Can't let Tim Kiss hang around. Connor Mason goes down the middle.
Pressure's on Tim.
Through the high lane.
Connor smiling, having fun. What a great personality.
Yeah, Tim Kiss just has the best attitude for foosball. Timeout.
Burns the second one.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like he's not bothered by anything.
You know it's
Doesn't
gotta
he?
be though.
No, I don't know. I don't know. This guy's different. All right, here's Connor. Pull side.
Oh, doesn't mess around.
Your 2025 Expert Singles Wisconsin State Champion, Connor Mason. Runner-up, Tim Kiss. All right, we'll be back with more in a bit. Thanks for hanging out with me, Mike.
You bet. It was fun. Thanks.
All right.